What the fuck happened?
What didn't happen, bro?
No, it was a wild race. All three. All three were good races.
Well, I only watched
Well,
two. So.
you didn't even watch. Oh, I was, but yeah, Moto 2. Not.
I was like, come on, man. Well, actually, I really watched one. Think about it.
You watched one race, but it was two.
Yeah.
Moto 2. Oh, man. Dude, I am exhausted from work today. I worked 12 hours today.
I had to open today after I died yesterday.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, well, Alish got his.
Lace didn't get his.
Alish got that comeback. That comeback victory. Or not. What? Kind of a comeback.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch because I literally cried as soon as Pecco crashed. I thought he died.
Yeah, no, that did look real bad.
Like, I thought he was dead.
Well, let's get into it. Welcome
still
to the MotoGrandPodcast. I'm your host, Patrick Bailey. Joined with me, as always, is my boy,
Caleb Baby, who's also playing Rocket League right now.
Car Sucker.
Oh! Wait, we scored.
It's
Let's go.
great start to the episode.
I thought you were gonna be longer. All right, this game is lasting an absurd.
I thought you were playing Pokemon.
I'm not.
Well, I guess we can talk a little bit about what happened in MotoGP because you don't really have to put too much brain power into crying.
Yeah, I really don't do it.
I mean, the after race reports.
Oh,
He was walking on his cane again. I mean, hobbling on his cane. Pecco was. Anea got the worst of it all. Anea fractured his leg, his wrist.
yeah. I don't know how Nea got more fucked up.
Well, because he caused that big pile up into turn one, and he was
Yeah, I
kind of
remember
under.
that.
He was under all of that. See, that's what's crazy though. Is 5 Ducatis were taken out in that first corner, and then the 6th. So 6 out of 8 Ducatis were out in the first 3 corners of the race.
It was the government. The government did it. They're trying to take out the Ducatis.
The FIM stewards.
Yeah.
They paid Anea to take out all other Ducatis. He just missed a few.
Jesus Christ. My man got a bag to take out all the Ducatis.
They're like, you're going to be really fucked up for a while, but hear me out.
And then Pecco died, so it didn't even matter because everybody got to come back in the race.
Yeah, well, everyone's still really banged up. I know Bez going into Mazzano is a little iffy. I think Martin, Zarco, Digi, and who else was in the pileup? Alex Marquez are all pretty okay, but I know Bez is a little woozy because he didn't do that great in the race. I mean, he raced, but he was down in 12th. So definitely going to be sore coming into Mazzano at such a quick turnaround. I mean, that's the thing. It's great for the fans because we don't have to wait long for a race weekend. But for the riders, they only have 5 days to recover after, especially if they've been crashing all weekend, like a Mark Marquez or Alex Marquez or.
Think of Marquez, because any of them.
Actually, Mark finished again.
Okay, my game just now ended. Hope you want to. It just now ended. Where's your face cam?
It's on.
Oh, there it is. For me, it wasn't on there. I just got back to my screen and there was just no. I was like, "Has this motherfucker been talking without a face cam the whole time?"
No, I'm not that dumb. I swear. But, let me check to make sure. Yeah,
you're here.
Yeah, okay. It's Joe. No, but Marquez he's staying on the bike finally. So I mean, that's a
wow.
plus.
He's back. He's back.
So
He's back.
Marquez is contracted with Honda through 2024, and they're talking about him moving to KTM in 2025. But there's also rumors that he's just going to break that contract and go somewhere. I think they're talking about Ducati now.
Oh my god, I swear to God, if he's going to Ducati. He'll be the one Ducati rider I hate.
You'll officially hate someone on Ducati, yeah.
Ducati, that's crazy.
Yeah, where do your loyalties lie? I mean...
With Pecco. Pecco switches to a different bike. I gotta go with Pecco, bro. Yo,
if Pecco's...
we talk about the bikes.
What about
Misano? Even though we're not talking about Misano.
Right, because Misano hasn't happened yet.
Even though it's like, a little bit after the race just happened. You want to talk about the bikes, though?
How it's yellow?
Yellow.
The yellow?
Dude, that shit was so sexy.
I didn't think so.
You don't like them? Oh my!
I don't like the yellow. We'll talk about that more next episode.
Oh my god!
I just
want to rip that suit off Pecco, dude.
When I actually sit down and watch Misano and I see it better, then I'll be able to let you know. Beautiful. But I did like the Grassini livery that they got going on in Misano. But
yeah.
The Catalan GP, great races, kind of all around. It was MotoGP was the Aprilia show. They had first ever 1-2 for Aprilia. Aprilia is up and coming, and they're starting to show that they have what it takes to compete in the Constructors' Championship with their riders. Maverick's starting to be consistently up there now, which is, I completely wrote him off. I've been saying it all season how I don't think he's that great. He's proving me wrong as of right now, and I'm all for it. I never wanted just a Ducati show, so seeing that another team can compete is exactly what I'm rooting for. So I'm Team Aprilia and KTM right now, solely for the fact that they're competing with Ducati. I'm still on the Pecco train. Pecco's still my champion.
He's the GOAT! He's the GOAT! God damn it.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! But, I mean, I don't think Pecco can lose. I mean, it'll take him getting run over by another bike.
He literally got ran over, and that man still came back.
Yeah, he's still racing in Misano. Like
he would have to not get up from getting hit, bro.
Yeah, like
that happens.
The hospital reports after Catalunya was they were saying how all of his injuries that he has or from that crash and everything were the ones he already had. So when he was hobbling around, earlier in the season or a few races ago, it was when he was on the cane hobbling around. It's that injury that's preventing him from walking, not the fact that he got his legs run over by Brad Binder. Man got run over by a MotoGP bike going 100 miles an hour and suffered no injuries. That's
insane.
That's superhuman.
He's a robot.
I mean, that kind of goes to show
robot.
The advancements of protection for riders, though. I mean, I talked it kind of briefly forever ago how it's kind of concerning how the bikes are getting so much faster and the protection they're wearing is still kind of the same and not really that updated. It's still just leathers and helmets. But after seeing that and seeing how protected Pecco was and how unscathed he is, maybe it is all better. Maybe the equipment and everything is actually advancing and they just don't really talk about it, I guess, because it's just kind of, I mean, that's not really something you go, reading the forums for. Is oh, is the leathers better?
Or Pecco's just that guy.
That could be, because Bez got...
He's built different.
Because Enea got fucked up in that pile-up.
He did, bro. And he didn't get ran over. He just hit his leg on the bike.
I feel like he got ran over a little. Not like ran over, but like
He more
piled.
kind of got like squished. He got like squished.
Yeah.
Not like a squish.
I mean, hitting the ground no matter what hurts. And I mean,
Does.
that high side, that was a mean high side Pecco suffered. Honestly, him not breaking a bone from that was incredible in its own
Dude,
right.
that was insane, bro. And it was crazy because, like, we didn't even know it was happening at first because all the cameras were focused.
Yeah,
on
all the cameras were
giant
focused.
wreck.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden we see a red flag, and you're like, why is there a red flag for, you know,
The camera
that pile
cuts
up at
like
the...
right. It cuts right to Pecco. He's just like in the air, just like
It just cuts, and you see Pecco just become a speed bump.
flying just on the ground and getting ran over. It's like,
Well, no,
what?
no, they didn't show him getting run over. They just showed like the front of the race, and they're like, "Oh, Pecco's not here. Why is Brad Binder all the way in like dead last? What's going on?" And they're like, "Pecco's on the ground in the middle of the track. What is happening?" And then,
Why is Pecco dead?
and then yeah, that was mass confusion.
Hey, it was mayhem, bro.
And then
So bad.
and then the race itself was actually pretty good. Miguel Oliveira was up there for a little bit, and it looked to be like it could have been an Aprilia 1-2-3. Eventually, Martin and Zarco did get Oliveira, and Oliveira did kind of fall back into a kind of a lonely fifth.
You can knock down all the Ducatis you want to, brother, but you ain't getting an Aprilia 1-2-3. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Them Ducati boys coming back. They getting some of theirs.
But the Catalan GP did prove that it is possible. However unlikely, because there are 8 Ducatis, and probably the top 4 riders on the grid are all on Ducati.
I would beg to differ. Like, you a top 5, maybe.
Well, so it's Pecco, Martin, Bez.
I'd probably put...
I'd say Zarco's like 6th or so. Alex Marquez, Marini's okay. Marini's a good rider. He's just a little inconsistent.
All right, but who's better than them though? Like, who you got that's not a Ducati that's good?
Quartararo as a rider is very talented, and he's a very good rider. Alacia Spagro himself is also another top rider. So I mean, I
feel like it starts getting you're there because you also got Brad Binder too.
Brad Binder, yeah. See,
I feel like Brad Binder's probably top 5.
The obvious number one's Pecco right now. And then 2 to 22, it kind of jumbles and changes. That's something we should do. Is just
rank all the
figure out find some way to like create a list and then like
we can do a tier list.
Boop. No, you're good. You're good. Okay.
Well, let's just get back to the.
All right, magic of editing. We tried to do a tier list. We tried.
I blame you and your laptop.
Yeah, we just spent the last 20 minutes trying to set up a tier list. We had it set up, and it looked great. And then whenever it was on the screen, whatever was recording, it just froze.
Spoiler alert, tier list, Pecco was S tier and Marc Marquez was at the very bottom. Okay.
Honestly, that's all we need to know.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. What were we even talking about?
Where were we? What were we?
Something about GP. I don't know. I started talking shit about people, and we started talking about who was good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were talking about how Quartararo is actually a good rider. He's just... That bike sucks.
I think that was during the tier list. I don't know if they heard that.
Let's just go to Moto 2 then.
That sounds beautiful, Patrick. I love that. Okay.
This motherfucker's spitting.
Moto 2. That was actually a really good race.
Am
I happy with the one? No. But good race.
Canet.
Choke, bro.
So Canet, now there has been 10 different riders who have finished in front of Canet for a win now.
It's insane. I don't understand. This man, I don't think he has the ability to win a Moto2 race.
I mean, he threw everything he had at that. I mean,
Right.
literally.
It's just like what's holding him back? He can clearly do it. He just won't.
It's. I mean, the thing is, it's such a finical bitch, you know? How it seems like every time Canet has the pace to win a race, someone has their day. Kind of like how
Yeah.
Sam Lowe's did in Jerez, you know?
Yeah.
That knocked Acosta to second. I mean, it seems like every time Canet's like, yeah, I'm the guy who's going to win this race. Someone always just has that little extra oomph out of nowhere. The Catalan GP, it was Jake
someone else?
Dixon.
Is it that like someone else is just having a great day, or is it just that Canet keeps choking? Like I want to believe that it's what you're saying.
I mean, it can't. At this point, it can't just be coincidence. It can't just be, coincidence that that guy just had a better day. I mean,
it's happened way too many times. Like,
how many
this man?
How many second place finishes does this man have at this point? I think it's like 30. I feel like it's like 36, something ridiculous like that.
I don't even want to look that stat up because it's just gonna make me sad.
I mean,
it's just sad.
It seems like it almost seems like it's every weekend Aaron Canet's in second though.
He's either in second place or he's like not
in the gravel. He's in the gravel.
Yeah,
he's either second or in the gravel.
Yeah.
It's like every time you see Aaron Canet crash, you go, "Oh, he's not getting second." I mean, what happened? What happened to Tony Arbolino though?
Bro,
17th, I think it was. Yeah, 17th.
Yeah, 17th.
I mean,
that man went. Was it? There's something with his tires. Was there something with his tires?
No, that was Acosta. That was Acosta's tires. Acosta wore out his tires going from 9th on the grid, fighting his way up to first, and then he tried to check out. But Canet kept,
all the way down.
But then Canet stuck on him because Canet had the pace to win, and Acosta just started falling back. He had no more tires, and then it was Alonso Lopez that ran into Acosta and bumped them both out wide. That got Acosta all the way down to 6th. Which
I think it bumped him down farther. I think he battled back up to 6th.
I think it was like 7th. I think he passed Ayagura at the end because I think they were down to like 7th and 8th, and Lopez couldn't get around Ayagura, but Acosta did. I mean, Catalan, Acosta. Here's the weird thing: Acosta seemed happier with that 6th at the Catalan GP than he did with 2nd at the Red Bull Ring.
I think it's because he almost wrecked, like twice.
That's fair. I mean,
I think he's happy he just didn't wreck, and he was like, "Fuck it, I don't need to win this race."
Yeah.
Tony's shit in the bed right now.
Yeah, Tony is
like, as long as he finished the race, he was going to go up a lot.
His confidence levels have got to be gone. I
mean, bro,
any kind of momentum he had after France, gone. I mean, in France,
bro, he didn't even like qualify really. Well, he was like 20 something.
Yeah,
21st, 21, 22.
He didn't make it into Q2.
Yeah, so he was like, that was bad, dude.
I mean, he fought up there a little bit at some point, and it looked like, oh, okay, he's
at the very beginning he gassed it and got up to like 12th or something,
and then
he just slowly kept getting passed and passed and passed and passed.
And in typical Tony Arbolino fashion, once it gets passed once, it's kind of game over for him. Which
there was like a little group right there, of like a good bit of people, and like they all just went right by him like he was not even racing, dude.
I mean, the top 17 riders were 17 seconds within each other.
16
Top 11. Yeah, I mean
so Tony was like 5 seconds away from that group.
Yeah, Tony was a lonely 17th. But I mean, that seems like it was kind of like close together for most of the pack. I mean, Canet was .2. Alberto Arenas finally showing that he deserves that ride, even now that he's lost it.
I mean, to be fair, he only got third because Pedro almost
Died. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
how good did he earn it?
no,
He was
because
good.
Albert was doing good all weekend. I will say he was having a good weekend. I mean, it's probably a home track. He knows the track, I guess, a little well, comfortable there. He did have a good weekend, and he did have the pace, and it did seem like even when Acosta took first and was trying to get away, it looked like Alberto Arenas had a chance to come up and get a podium anyways. So I still think Alberto Arenas would have gotten a podium regardless of what happened to Acosta, so I don't really think Acosta messing up was that. I feel like Acosta would have fallen back regardless, but I don't think Acosta would have fallen back to sixth had it not been for the little scuffle.
I just don't know if Acosta would have let him get third. Acosta's a hard-headed little fucker, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
he's very annoying to race against. I would hate to race against that little fucker, dude.
Very, very good. Very fast.
That's why he's annoying. It's like,
well, that's like Pecco. I mean, Pecco's really good.
Pecco's the GOAT. All right, this guy's in Moto 2. He needs to calm down. All right.
Well, maybe not for long. I still haven't heard anything on Acosta moving up, which is weird. But they are saying that Augusto Fernandez is losing his ride, and Paul Espargaro is keeping that gas ride in MotoGP, which, I mean, I kind of get it, because Paul really didn't have a chance this season to show that he could be competitive on that bike.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just keep talking.
Yeah, I got to ramble on a little bit about something. But, so Paul, it's not really fair, because Paul, got hurt at Portimao, so he couldn't really show whether or not he was good for the ride or not. And Augusto's been there the whole time. But Paul's always kind of been that guy that can't stay out of the gravel trap. And giving him the ride over Augusto Fernandez, I think, is a very poor move. Yes, Paul is the veteran as opposed to Augusto, but Augusto has been showing that he's improving, and he can run up there at the front if he gets up there, and it's his rookie season. I mean, he's the sole rookie in the class. Everyone's been there before.
You can't just be like, new guy sucked.
Yeah, I think it's very unfair to Augusto. I think Augusto should have another chance, but they have to open up a slot for Acosta coming in, because keeping Acosta in Moto 2 is probably going to be a war crime.
Has anybody from Moto 2 been confirmed for going up to GP?
Nope, no one's been confirmed yet. So
I feel like they're gonna get Dixon up there.
Yeah, maybe.
I think if Dixon keeps doing good, because he's been doing really good recently, sadly.
Yeah, but every time they kind of talk about moving him up, he crashes out of the race.
Maybe they just need to not talk about it and then just let him do good and then just bring him up.
Maybe.
Or just bring Bucket and bring a Barry Cadet, Mr. Number 2.
So let's. I have a picture on my phone of those who have signed as of the Catalan GP. So on the grid for MotoGP next season, right now, Factory Aprilia, Aleix Viñales again. Factory Ducati, same, Bagnaia, Bastianini. Grassini is Alex Marquez, no Digi right now.
No Digi, poor Digi.
LCR Honda, instead of Alex Rins, is now Zarco. But Idemitsu Honda, where Taka sits, is not there. Yamaha is now Rins and Quartararo. Morbidelli's in talks of going to Ducati, maybe Grassini. Mooney VR46, Bez. I think Luca was confirmed in the middle of the week leading up to Mazzano to go back to Mooney, but I'm not too certain on that. Pramac is Martin, no Zarco because he moved to LCR. KTM is Binder and Miller again. Honda, as of right now, is Marquez and Mir because Marquez is still under contract, and so's Mir. Mir has a few years. And Gas is Paul Espargaro and nobody, so no Augusto. And then
What if they bring up Dixon? He's in Gas something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he rides for Gas. Yeah. The Gas Aspar team. And then Crypto RNF, Satellite Aprilia is Miguel and Raul Fernandez again. So Augusto, I feel like, has been riding better than Raul. So seeing that Raul's on the grid just goes to show that Augusto's got to have a ride somewhere. Like, they got to.
You just so, bro.
And then Digi's been riding better than Raul, so he's got to keep that ride. Taka, I think, is gone, and they're going to bring up an Asian rider. It's probably going to be I. I's probably going to be the first Moto2 guy to get signed. But there's talks between him and Somket Chantra, and so it's kind of a battle between them now, I guess. But I think I definitely deserves that ride more.
He's a lot. I like Somcat, but dude,
I like Somcat as a person. I can't get enough of seeing Somcat on the grid. I hope he stays on the grid until he's 60. But
it's got to be I over him though. Like, there's no way to pick Somcat.
Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open seats, and who's missing? Who's missing? Who hasn't been? Those who haven't been re-signed is Augusto, Morbidelli, Digi, Taka, and who am I missing?
Sparta?
And Luca Marini.
Oh, they said Luca was signing with what's his name?
I think he might be. So
it's not confirmed.
Not on what I have. It might have been confirmed, but as of right after the Catalan GP, no. So I can't quite remember. I'd have to look that up.
I feel like he's definitely going to get re-signed.
I think Luca's.
But if not re-signed, he'll get picked up by another team.
But still, that means there's 4 open slots, and those who haven't been re-signed are Augusto, Digi, Morbidelli, and Nakagami. Nakagami is gone. They would have re-signed him by now. He's definitely gone. So that's 1 open seat, but that's going to get taken by I. So
I feel like Morbidelli's going to go.
I think Morbidelli's going to take Digi's ride. So Digi's gone and Augusto's gone. I think.
So you think Morbidelli will go over Digi? Or stay over Digi?
Yeah. Morbidelli actually is the better rider. Obviously,
I like Digi.
I like Digi too, but Morbidelli definitely has better talent, and he showed that in years prior before signing Factory Yamaha when Yamaha went down the stinker.
I think I'm just a Yamaha hater.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's my issue.
Could be.
Sorry, I just don't like slow bikes. My fault.
So I think there's 2 bikes up for grabs, and they're gonna boot out Taka and Augusto, and I think they're gonna replace it with Iagura and Pedro Acosta. I think those are gonna be the 2 rookies, and then there's just gonna be some reshuffling. And I think it's really unfair to Augusto, but it's, Oh, and Digi will be gone because Morbidelli's taking that ride.
I still think Dixon's getting booted up. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling.
He could. It's...
I have a weird feeling about it. I don't know why.
And
I really hope
but
he doesn't. I hope he never
but they,
gives up.
a team wouldn't sign Dixon over Acosta.
They wouldn't, but
I
who
mean,
knows?
who would you
It'll be a
sign? The guy
very-
that shows he can be fast at times, or the guy that's been consistent and is leading the championship? You know,
I don't know why you're asking me. I don't like Jake Dixon. Fuck that guy. So
this is
like,
true.
you could be like, who would you pick? Dixon over fucking Filippo. I'm picking Filippo, bro. I'm picking Filippo, baby.
Speaking of
That's my
Filippo,
dude.
he finally made it to Q2 in the Catalan GP.
Holy shit! Well, I might have looked up these Moto 3 stats, boy.
I mean, he started in like 17th and got like
Hey, we usually be starting 20th, all right? So
20 to last, but
well, you stop that slander, all right, boy.
or
Oh,
two from
shit.
last. 20 from last would be like up there. He wasn't up there.
Oh,
Did he
Filippo,
crash? I think he crashed out actually. Or am I
that
tweaking?
makes sense.
Or am I tweaking?
Oh, I'm about to find out.
I think he crashed out actually. Because I remember.
He did.
Yeah, because I remember when I saw it, I was like, I'm sorry.
He did crash.
Moto 2 or Moto 3 was a good race. I mean, any track with a super long straight like the Catalan GP, Moto 3 is going to be hectic. And how hectic? Well, the top 11 riders were all within a second of each other. So that was one group. And then from 12th down to 20th was another group. And then
Yeah.
everyone else was kind of on their lonesome. Daniel Holgado, the champion, the championship.
22nd?
Yeah. So Holgado is selling right now. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
he's struggling in qualifying, struggling in practice. I mean, he was having a good race, and then I think 5 corners left, he crashed. He crashed out and picked the bike up and finished in 22nd. So, I mean, it's not that he's not up there, but he's not getting the results. He's not doing well in practice. He's not doing well in qualifying. And the championship is now down to 13 points. Ayumi Sasaki is right nipping on those heels, and Ayumi Sasaki is a consistent good rider. So, I agree is going to get that promotion. Because I know Ayumi Sasaki is moving up to Moto 2. I can't remember for what team. I think it's...
And he's just gonna be replacing like his team.
I don't know if he's going to go to Idemitsu. But it would make sense. There's a lot of guys from Moto 3 going to Moto 2 next season. I know Joami Masia, Yume Sasaki, I'm pretty sure it is. Daniel Holgado will probably go up. Dennis Anju's got to go up because Dennis Anju's too big for the Moto 3 bike. If he's going to, keep racing, his best opportunities in Moto 2.
I think it's time for me to pick another Moto 3D rider.
Yeah.
I'm sticking. That's my boy. All right, Filippo, my boy. Never leaving Filippo. Love him. But see a lot of Japanese riders. I'm gonna pick a Japanese boy.
You pick a Japanese boy?
Yeah, I was gonna get that guy you were just saying, Sasaki, but I don't want to get him if he's already moving to 2.
Ayumi Sasaki. I mean, you can follow his career in 2.
Yeah, I'll start liking him next year if he's good.
Okay. Okay. Understandable.
Who?
So
K Topa.
Kaito Toba, he's been there for a while. He's probably not going to move up. Tatsuki
Right,
Suzuki, the same. Ryusei Yamanaka, probably the same. Taiyo Furusato. Taiyo Furusato is probably the one Japanese rider who might have potential to move up, start to do good. I think he's a rookie this year. I want to say no. He has 30 races. So I think this is his second season. Yeah.
Second year. Okay, cool. So I got a rookie and a old sophomore.
Yeah.
I'll be cool with that.
Taiyo Furusato has potential. I mean, everyone on the grid has potential to win. So I mean, it's
I mean, they're there for a reason, you know.
And next season there could be another rook. There could be a Japanese rookie who comes in and just absolutely annihilates the floor, and it's like, yeah, I'm him now. So, I mean, David Alonso might be a good rookie to start following. He's Colombian.
Who?
David Alonso. He's the rookie who he's the only rookie to like.
He won the last one.
Yeah. He won the Catalan GP. Actually, that's his second win this season. I think the only other rookie, or the best result from another rookie, I think was Jose Rueda, who got third at the Catalan GP. But yeah, Rueda had a good ride too. He's finally coming into his own, he was the Red Bull Rookie Cup winner, so there's a lot of hype around him. There was probably a lot of pressure in that first half of the season. So now that that's kind of died off, he's probably, recovering a little bit and able to focus more on riding and not what is expected of him. And that's something that like I always tend to forget about. Like me personally, I forget about like with riders is like there's a lot of pressure on them kind of constantly for those next year contracts, or when they're a rookie and they're expected to perform a certain way, and as soon as they start not, it gets in their head, it eats away at them. So I mean, the mental game is so significant, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, in football terms, for the more Americanized viewers, aka mom, dad.
Hi, mom.
It's like a quarterback in his contract year, and his first game he throws 2 interceptions. It's like like what's gonna happen, and then that whole week he's sitting there, he's going, oh god, oh god, oh god, like. It's very hard to sit there and go, it's okay. It was just one game. There's another one. It's for the first time it happens, you can go, okay, it's just one. Next time it happens, it's like, oh, okay. Third time, and then by the fourth, you're just like, oh god. So
okay, not to cut you off or anything. I found my boy on IG.
Who?
Tayo Furusato. Yeah, that boy only got 7,000 followers.
7,001.
He's about to be him. No, this gotta be racist, bro. As soon as I followed him, it suggested for you was Igra. It's gotta be racist, bro.
Yo, Instagram, what you doing?
Bro, it's literally all the Asian Japanese writers. It's Ayagura, Ayuma, Sasaki, Hiroshi, Ioroma. I can't even pronounce these names, bro. They're Nakagami, bro. It's all the.
You sound racist as shit right now.
No comment.
Maybe you should not have gone with a writer you can't pronounce his name.
I'll figure it out.
You're gonna go on Google Translate and have him speak it to you.
Just put it to the mic. Just put it to the mic. Bro, this dude is adorable. He is so tiny.
Well, yeah,
he's got to be like 5'2".
They're all tiny. I mean,
he is so short.
Danny Pedrosa, an old legend, he's riding in Misano as like a wild card. They literally call him the Little Samurai. He's Spanish, by the way. They call him the Little Samurai.
God. He's Spanish, by the way. Oh my
No,
God.
but he's the Little Samurai. He's like 5'5".
Bro.
Or like he's like 5'6". They're all short kings.
He's gotta be shorter, bro. Hold up, bro.
Hang
I
on.
gotta find this picture.
Siri, how tall is Danny Pedrosa?
Danny
Like, who the
Pedrosa
fuck
is
is
5
that?
feet 3 inches.
5'3". He's 5'3".
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Danny Pedrosa was that guy though. I mean, Danny Pedrosa is the Dan Marino of MotoGP.
Bro, check your
He's
phone.
so good, and he had so much potential, and you're sitting there going, when's he gonna get his championship? It's got to be this year. It's got to be this year. But he always fell short. Danny Pedrosa is the Dan Marino of MotoGP, and I trademarked that shit.
I really need you to look at your phone right now.
What did you do?
Just go to Instagram, go to your DMs, and look at this dude's fucking nose. How is it that big?
Why it look like that?
Why it look like that?
I'm gonna follow.
I'm just scrolling through my boy Furusato's fucking Instagram.
I followed him too. The first person is Ayagura.
Bro, but like, why is that dude's nose that big?
Hey.
What is he sniffing? Hey, bro, you better not be lying around him, boy. He be smelling that bullshit. I swear. I swear to God. Bro, that thing is massive, bro.
All right, we're getting off track here. All right, let's go to predictions for Misano.
It looks like he got stung by like 100 bees just right on the nose.
Let the man live.
Bro, he's gonna be living, bro, because he'd be breathing for sure. Goddamn.
Hey, he living the dream though. He gets to be at every MotoGP race. So he worked from he work in the MotoGP paddock. That's the dream.
Yeah,
so
he do be living the dream. He could snort a whole 8-ball in fucking half a second.
I'm gonna bleep that.
Bro, just like his
Gone. Boo.
Like the whole brick.
Also, that I think it was last episode when there was the technical difficulties. That noise, that was me. All right, let's get into Misano.
Oh,
Misano,
okay,
predictions.
so-
Moto 3, who do you think's gonna win?
Furusато.
Joame Masia. I think Joame is gonna win maybe. And
Furusато.
normally I always go, who I think is gonna be in the top 5 because it's gonna bounce around. But I genuinely think Masia is gonna get it done this time, and I think Ayumu Sasaki is gonna get second, and I think Daniel Holgado is gonna crash or get out of the points again, and Ayumu Sasaki is gonna take over that points lead with a nice 7-point buffer, and then third place is gonna be a jumble between Alonso, Rueda, Vair, Ricardo Rossi, Ivan Ortola, Matteo Bertelli, Dennis Angiu, Xavi Artigas, and and Devin Munoz. I think Munoz might, get in that top group. I think that'll be the top group.
Hey, bro, as long as Filippo doesn't crash, we're chilling.
Moto 2.
Ooh, I don't know anything about Moto 2. I know about GP. Actually, I kind of forgot who won. I don't know anything about 2 though.
Oh, Misano. Oh yeah, you've seen the results.
Oh, I mainly only saw one part of it, but then I accidentally saw the other part and then I forgot. So.
See, I don't know anything about anything because I'm very good at staying completely off social media during race weekend.
Yeah, I can't help that once I hop on Instagram, I see literally 35 posts from the Ducati and Pecco.
That's why, you got to go on for spoiler free. you have to go completely blackout for the entire weekend.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to do.
It takes practice. I used to be really bad at it, and I there's been times during this season where I've slipped up a little bit and seen the results before the race, but it's hard because I mean, you get a Instagram DM of a funny meme and you want to go look at it, so you open up Instagram and then boom, there's the racer results, and you're like,
Bro, I'm in a Pecco fan club, like DM group, bro. I get DM from Pecco, like paragraphs of this man talking about how he wins and stuff. It's like, well,
it's definitely
thanks.
like his social media team, but
Well, yeah, no shit. But like, it's from his his Instagram, and then I
Yeah.
think there's another like moderator or something in it.
all right, Moto 2, who I got winning, Acosta.
Nice trash.
Second, Canet. Because Canet,
Number 2 guy.
I'm going with safe options. I'm going with the safe options. Third, Ayagura.
Igor's been up there recently. I know he got 7th last race, but he's been showing out more often.
He's returning to his last season form, but the problem with that is the field always gets faster every year. So his last season form isn't going to cut it this season. So he's obviously got to improve, but being in that last season form now just means he can improve and get back to where he needs to be competing, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right. I got Acosta winning. I got Vietti in second.
Ooh.
Jake
Vietti
Dixon
is
at
actually a really good pick. He is a VR46 Academy guy, and Misano is Rossi's, like, home.
That man likes to show out sometimes on the special tracks.
That's damn. I didn't think about Vietti. I'm sticking with mine, but yeah, that's a good sleeper pick. That's a really good sleeper
I think
pick.
Canet is gonna get like 8th or 9th. I feel like it's very rare for him to have back-to-back banger races. Like he'll have a really good race and then like get pissed off because he got second again,
And then just kind of crumble. Damn.
Yeah. So I got Acosta, Vietti, Dixon.
Damn, I thought I was the expert. It might be you now. That's yeah.
Imagine I'm just sitting here just like looking at the results. Bro, I swear to God. Okay, if that's the results, I did not look. I promise on everything.
Bro, if you get a second race perfect, like top 3 perfect, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Bro, we're getting good at this shit. I like it.
All right, GP. Who do I think's gonna win?
I tell you who's not gonna win.
I'm gonna go Martine.
Martine.
I'm gonna go Martine. I'm feeling a little martini. Little martini. Little martini action. Second, I'm gonna go Maverick. Maverick's been on some pretty good form. I'm thinking he's gonna maintain it, and then I think Pekka's gonna get third.
Wow, no way.
I got one right. I will get one position right.
Bro, I really thought you were about to say someone different. I was about to just come in there and be like, that's wrong.
I'm trying to sit here and flex like I'm smart. He just called me out on my bullshit immediately.
Bro, the reason I'm calling you out is because I told you.
I know.
Like an hour ago. Okay.
Oh.
Well, this is I think this might be the only time I ever don't predict Pecco to win.
It's because you can't. Because it's not a prediction anymore for you. Well, you don't know who got first and second though, right?
Well, I thought I looked, but I forgot. Like I really don't know.
Okay, so yeah, who's getting first and second?
Pecco.
He's gonna find a way somehow.
We just watched the race and this is a different race. Like,
Wait. It's the script for 2024.
Okay. Who win? Wow. Looking at all these other people's names, it's like I just don't care. Like I just don't care about any of them. I don't know. Let's say Espargaro back to back.
A little back-to-back ski.
A little back to back action, bro.
I like it. Aleix been on some form. I'll give him that.
And then I don't know. Let's throw someone random in there. Fernandez.
Who?
Fernandez.
Augusto or Raul?
Augusto.
Augusto.
No, that's too random.
That's
Spaniard.
that's too off the beaten path.
Yeah, fuck that Spaniard.
Watch him get second now. We're sitting here shit talking him like, yeah, he's not gonna get second.
If he got second, I'm blaming you, and then I'm turning to the expert. Okay, I will be classified as the expert from there on out. That is the only thing I will respond to in our podcast.
Yes. I'm gonna have to do the intro. I'm Patrick Bailey, your host. Joined with me as always is the expert.
I need like a theme song.
It's like the John Cena theme, but it's the expert. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
There goes the copyright strike.
Yeah, because we're making money. Okay. So Espargaro and then Zarco.
Zark.
Or Martini. Zarco.
Zarco. I don't have faith in Zarco doing anything after the summer break.
Okay, fine, Martin. Okay, Espargaro, Martin, Pecco. Boom. You want to find out if we're right?
Yep. All right. Don't look at the answers. Let's watch the race.
What if I just...
No. Don't you do not ruin this for me. All right.
What if I do...
Well, we're going to go watch Misano because I've been itching at my neck all day to watch. So we will see you guys next time, and have a good one.